what someone said about you is hard to believe. My dear, today I heard someone speak about you. For a moment, I didn't know whether to believe the words or simply smile and walk away. People often form opinions based on a single moment, but a person's true character is revealed through consistent kindness, honesty, and respect. Instead of accepting every rumor, I decided to remember what I had experienced myself. I remembered the gentle way you speak to others, the patience you show during difficult times, and the compassion you offer without expecting anything in return. Those memories carried far more weight than the opinions of strangers. Life has taught me an important lesson: never judge a person by what others say. Every individual deserves to be understood through personal experience. Listening is wise, but observing with an open heart is even wiser. Truth often speaks quietly while rumors spread loudly. As I reflected on everything I knew about you, I realized that your greatest strength is not perfection, it is your willingness to remain kind even when kindness is not returned. That quality cannot be copied, purchased, or pretended. It comes from a sincere heart. Many people spend their lives trying to impress others, yet they forget that real respect is earned through daily actions. A warm greeting, an honest promise, a helping hand, or a patient conversation can reveal more about someone's character than a thousand compliments ever could. This experience reminded me never to let negative words control my judgment. Every story has more than one side, and wisdom comes from seeking understanding instead of making quick decisions. The strongest relationships are built on trust, not on assumptions. My dear, I hope we continue living with honesty and compassion regardless of what others choose to say. We cannot control every opinion, but we can control our own actions. Kindness always leaves a lasting impression, even when it goes unnoticed at first. I also learned that protecting our peace is important. Not every criticism deserves a response, and not every rumor deserves our attention. Sometimes the greatest answer is to continue living with integrity until our actions speak louder than the words of others. As we move forward, let us remember that our character is our greatest reputation. Wealth may disappear, appearances may change, and popularity may come and go, but honesty, humility, and respect remain valuable throughout life. If someone speaks well of us, let us remain humble. If someone misunderstands us, let us respond with patience instead of anger. A peaceful heart is stronger than any argument, and a truthful life eventually reveals itself without needing constant defense. The greatest lesson from today is simple: never allow rumors to define the people you love. Take time to understand them personally, appreciate their strengths, forgive their mistakes, and encourage them to keep growing. Those choices create stronger friendships, healthier families, and more peaceful communities. May we always choose wisdom over gossip, truth over assumptions, and kindness over judgment. These values not only protect our relationships but also help us become people who bring hope, peace, and encouragement wherever we go. In the end, the most believable story is not the one people tell it, is the one our daily actions quietly write. After hearing those unexpected words, I spent a long time reflecting instead of reacting. I realized that the easiest thing in the world is to believe a rumor, but the wisest thing is to search for the truth. A single sentence can create doubt, but years of honest actions reveal a person's real character. The next morning, I watched the sunrise and thought about how nature never rushes to prove itself. The sun rises quietly, the trees continue to grow patiently, and the rivers keep flowing without asking for recognition. They simply remain true to their purpose. I wondered if people should live the same way with quiet integrity rather than constant arguments. As I remembered every conversation we had shared, I found countless examples of your kindness. I remembered the respect you showed to elders, the encouragement you gave to friends, and the compassion you offered to people who expected nothing from you. Those memories became stronger than any rumor I had heard. That day taught me another valuable lesson. People often speak from limited understanding. They may only see one chapter of someone's story while believing they know the entire book. Real wisdom comes from recognizing that every person carries unseen struggles, private victories, and silent dreams. Instead of allowing doubt to grow, I chose gratitude. I became thankful for every honest moment we had shared together. Trust is not created overnight, it grows slowly through truthful conversations, fulfilled promises, and consistent respect. Once built, it becomes one of life's greatest treasures. I also realize that protecting our peace requires careful choices. Not every opinion deserves our attention. Some words disappear as quickly as they arrive, while truth remains steady regardless of changing circumstances. A peaceful heart knows when to speak and when silence carries greater strength. As the days passed, I became even more convinced that kindness is never wasted. Even when people misunderstand us, every good deed continues, creating positive change somewhere. We may never see all the lives touched by a simple act of generosity, but its impact often reaches farther than we imagine. My dear, I hope we continue choosing honesty even when dishonesty seems easier. Let us choose patience when others rush to judge, forgiveness when resentment feels tempting, and humility when praise comes our way. These choices shape not only our future but also the lives of those around us. Life also reminded me that every challenge carries a hidden lesson. Difficult moments teach resilience. Disagreements teach communication. Delays teach patience. Every experience, whether joyful or painful, can become a source of wisdom if we remain willing to learn. As I looked toward the future, I no longer worried about what strangers might think. Instead, I focused on becoming someone whose actions consistently reflected compassion, responsibility, and integrity. A good reputation is earned through years of faithful character, not through a single conversation. My dear, thank you for reminding me that genuine people never need to pretend. Their kindness speaks naturally, their honesty builds trust, their humility earns respect. Those qualities become a light that continues shining long after temporary opinions have faded away. May we always protect our hearts from unnecessary negativity, fill our minds with wisdom instead of assumptions, and strengthen every relationship through honesty, gratitude, and sincere respect. In the end, truth does not need to shout, it quietly reveals itself through a life lived with kindness, peace, and unwavering integrity. As time passed, I slowly understood that the truth does not need to compete with the rumors, it simply continues to exist. False stories may spread quickly, but they rarely last. Honest character, however, become stronger with every passing day. I stopped worrying about what people were saying because I realized that my own experiences with you were far more meaningful than anyone else's opinion. I had seen your kindness during difficult moments, your patience when life became challenging, and your respect for people from every walk of life. Those memories became the foundation of my trust. One evening, while sitting quietly, I asked myself a simple question: who truly knows a person? The answer came almost immediately. Only those who walk beside someone through ordinary days can understand their real character. It is easy to judge from a distance, but it takes time and sincerity to truly know another human being. That realization changed my perspective completely. Instead of paying attention to rumors, I chose to pay attention to actions. I noticed how you remained calm during disagreements, how you offered encouragement to those who felt discouraged, and how you always tried to live every conversation with kindness rather than bitterness. Those habits revealed more about your heart than any story ever could. Life has also taught me that words have a great power. They can build confidence or create doubt. They can heal a wounded heart or leave lasting pain. Because of that, I want to choose my words carefully every day. I hope every sentence I speak brings encouragement, wisdom, and peace to those around me. My dear, thank you for reminding me that trust grows through consistency. It is built one honest conversation at a time, one fulfilled promise at a time, and one thoughtful act of kindness at a time. These small moments may seem ordinary, yet together they create a relationship um, strong enough to face life's greatest challenges. As our journey continues, I hope we never allow outside opinions to weaken what we have built through honesty and respect. Instead, let every challenge strengthen our understanding, every difficulty increase our patience, and every success deepen our gratitude. I believe that every person has two opportunities each day: one to react emotionally, and another to respond wisely. Wisdom often requires patience. It asks us to listen before judging, to understand before criticizing, and to forgive before holding resentment. These choices create lasting peace. Looking toward the future, I feel hopeful rather than uncertain. I know that life will continue bringing unexpected moments, but I also know that integrity, compassion, and humility will always guide us in the right direction. Those values never lose their importance. So today I choose to trust what I have witnessed with my own eyes rather than what I hear from others. I choose kindness over gossip, truth over assumption,